Hi, David Campanile here, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate. So today's topic is going to be about how does inflation affect your estate plan. But before we dive into this, if you have any questions pertaining to estate planning and probate, and you want to schedule a free strategy session over the phone with me, head on over to njestateattorney.com right now to schedule a day and time that works best for you. So, this topic really came originally reading articles about inflation and then having some discussions over lunches with financial planners about, how should people really be preparing for the future, especially with, estate planning and our current inflationary issues. But before I dive into this, I'm going to preface this. This is not a political rant. This is not about politics. This is just about the current state of what we are going through and things to think about in relation to inflation and estate planning. So, let's start this off. What is inflation? Now, this is a word that's being thrown around a lot. It's being said hundreds of times a day, no matter how you're getting your news. So inflation is the rise in the rise in the prices of goods over a certain period of time, and the decrease in the value of your money. So what does that mean? A dollar is worth 100 cents. For example, a dollar is worth 100 cents. And if inflation goes up 3%, that dollar is now only worth 97 cents. That's just a small example on a small scale. And let me tell you, I don't know about you, I know when I do the grocery shopping, when I go out to buy something, I see prices are going up weekly, daily, as the amount of groceries that I'm buying become less and less and I'm spending equal or more money. But anyway, how do we prepare for this inflation? Now, if you haven't created an estate plan, it's time. It would be time to go sit down with an estate planning attorney to discuss how you want to do things. But if you have created an estate plan, this is the time. We are in a period right now where you need to go back and review those estate plans, and I'm going to tell you why. Inflation is affecting the value of money, in turn lowering what that inheritance that you've given to beneficiaries or assigned to beneficiaries over time is less. You're probably going, David, but $100,000 or $200,000, $50,000 is still $50,000. But let's paint a different picture for you. When we create these estate plans, we give money to beneficiaries, children, wives, whomever, in the hopes that money is going to better their life, which it generally does. But we always have these expectations of, for example, I'm giving, this actually was in an estate plan I just did. I'm giving Joe Smith a $200,000 inheritance out of my will, or they've been named a beneficiary on an account. And that money is set to basically help Joe pay off his student loans. Great idea. But interest keeps accruing on those loans. Joe is only getting $200,000. The value of that $200,000 is not going to be what it is today 10, 15, 20 years down the road. Another example would be, at least in New Jersey, we're seeing property values skyrocket right now, even with interest rates going up. So you may be putting money aside to help somebody, pay rent, pay a mortgage, but we set this up even 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago in these estate plans. Rent's going up, prices are going up, so what we've set aside for that, for beneficiaries, isn't going to be enough to cover what our intentions were. So it's time to really sit down with your circle of your accountant, your financial planner, if you have one, and your estate planning attorney, and allowing this circle to work work together in your best interest to meet your goals of your estate plan, to calculate for inflation, to see, can we increase what we're giving people? Can we put more money towards financial planning in retirement accounts? Can we prepare? Because that's what estate planning is at the end of the day. This is preparation, and inflation is going to have a negative impact on estate planning. Now, in the same vein, we'll just go really quickly, we'll touch on it. We also would do this where deflation is a big thing, where prices are going down and our value of money is going up. Maybe we can add in extra beneficiaries because that value of that money we can deduct from people to give to other people because money is worth more. So just some things to think about. So really what the moral of today's video is, and let's summarize it really quick, is inflation is a rise in the cost of goods and a decrease in the value of your money. That's one. Number two, time to take out those old estate plans, blow the dust off of them, read them, and make sure that you are still hitting your goals to allow for the beneficiaries that you've assigned money to, that money is still going to cover what your intentions are. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please hit that like button, share this video with people. Head on over to YouTube. We're posting stuff up on YouTube. We're posting stuff on Instagram and TikTok at NJ Estate Attorney. Give us a follow. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. You don't want to miss out. If you have any questions pertaining to this topic or any other topics in estate planning or probate, and you want to schedule a free strategy session over the phone with me, head on over to njestateattorney.com right now and schedule a day and time that works best for you. As always, my name is David Campanile. I'm the owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate.